And today I really want to say, she did that. She did that. As you can see, or you may not even notice, but I actually did my own DIY interlock, my very first interlocking method on my whole head. Now, let me just go ahead and be honest. Like, I've been playing in my hair since day one. Since I originally put in the 2-strand twist, I have tried to knot my hair. I have tried to interlock my hair. And I didn't try the twist because I literally just got those little smaller clips that people who twist their hair use in order to keep their hair down and flat as they're going through twisting all of the hair. So that's the only method that I did not try. But I tried the 2-point method on some of the twists. I've tried the 3-point method on some of the twists. And I ended up locking in on the 4-point method. Now, again, I am a DIYer, but I do my hair myself, and I have for many, many years. Again, as if you've watched any of the videos before, the reason why I decided to lock my own hair is, first of all, I really wanted to have this experience for myself. I wanted to know what my hair would do, how it would react, what it would tell me it needed, versus relying on an outside source who's, of course, it's their job to do it, but because it's their job, sometimes, just like we all do at our jobs, we cut corners and we want to get through things a little bit quicker, and we may not catch some things because we may not be as thorough. Well, I'm deciding to do my hair my way. Again, my channel is called Life Her Way. So me deciding to do my own hair, well, to lock my own hair using the 2-strand twist method has been such a beautiful experience, because I'm truly able to experience this journey from the perspective of starting or even researching, and I just did too much. It was information overload, which also solidified my desire to not go the route of sister locks. I felt that it was too many rules. And although I consider myself a rule follower, I just felt like these rules can't be for everyone, because every hair type is different. Every scalp is different. Every person's idea of what they want in their journey is different. So instead of putting that in the hands of others, I decided, do it yourself. So on the 4th of July is when I took the plunge. I sat down and I just put my hair and all of these twists. And I think back then it might have been, I can't even remember. I want to say 120 locks. That's what I want to say. I had 120 locks in my head. Since then, I've, separated some of them and retwisted. Again, I think over here, one day I'll get close enough to the camera where I can show you, but this is a lock that I decided to put knots in. It's two knots in this lock. And when I first did it, I hated it. I hated the way that the knot felt in my head in comparison to the 2-strand twist, because at that point I had not interlocked my whole head. So I did not like the way it felt, not fit. I did not like the way it felt. But what I noticed was in the back, in the nape of my hair, that hair texture is so loose. It is so fine. It is, it's like cotton and hard to manage. I still have places back here that aren't even in a lock. Well, at this point, a lock. It's not in a lock. And it's just going to take some time for me to really get a handle on this, the back of my head, because the texture at the nape of my neck is so different than the rest of my head. So as a result, I probably have more knotted, let me feel, well, maybe not. I thought I had more than one knotted lock in the back. One. I can only feel one, but I think that, what is this one? No, one. So I have one knotted lock at the nape of my neck and one knotted lock right here. I just wanted to see if I could do it for myself. Now, of course, when you look at this, lock community, I understand that people are about making their coins. I understand that people develop systems and methods that help them feed their families. And as a result, they are very sensitive about sharing, resharing, teaching or reteaching people how to do a method that they themselves have invented. But with that being said, let's be clear. There is nothing new under the sun. There may be a different method or methodology of doing a thing, but there is truly nothing new under the sun. When I kept seeing these videos on how, you can't do this, you shouldn't do that, all these thou shalt not, it caused for me to pause. Because I don't believe that you can tell me truly what is best for my hair. You can say, this is what I've seen that works best. This is what I know to be true in my experience. This is my suggestion and you should try it. But when I was seeing these hardcore thou shalt not and thou shall as it related to the lock community, it caused me to pause, and I'm like, I can't do it. I know I'm not going to be able to follow these rules. So I am going to take the plunge and do this thing for myself by myself. So again, which led me to putting the 120 locks in my head on July 4th. And here we are. What is today's date? What is today's, the 20th? Don't remember. No, it's the 17th. I don't know why I just lost track of time just that quick. So it is the 17th. So of course, I'm definitely well over a month and a half into this journey. And I wanted to make sure that I gave myself some space and time. Of course, the rules were telling me that you must lock your hair within the first 4 to 6 weeks. And the rule said you should not, wash your hair. And the rule said, and I'm just like, you should not put oil. Now, the only thing I did not do was wash my hair. I think even some of the rules were saying you should not even put a lot of water in your hair. And again, the only thing I did not do was wash my hair. One day it was raining so hard when I left my job and I did not have an umbrella that literally I felt like my hair was washed. It was drenched and there was no getting around it. And I had no intention of staying any later. And I felt like, well, my hair is already in these two strand twists. So I'm just going to go and just dry my hair off and be done with it. And it did nothing. If anything, the moisture for me has helped my hair lock. Now, when I went through and started to interlock my hair, what I found is, oh my goodness, I could not believe some of these two-strand twists had already just kind of started to form a life of their own of locking. And some of them I had to redo all over again. A lot of them I had to redo all over again, because what I found was as they begin to swell, I'm like, ooh, this lock might be too big. Ooh, this lock might need to be combined with another. I'm saying lock, but I mean twist. This twist may need to be combined with another twist. So I found myself really spending time in my head. Now, of course, I know some people might, well, if you just gone to an actual, sister lock or loctician, you probably would not have had that problem. True. But I am also learning where my strongest spots are in my head and my weakest spots are in my head, so that if I decide to use a loctician, I can say, you might want to do this here. You might want to do this here. Why? Because they will not know that going right in to my head. I'm not going to say that I'm never going to use a loctician. I'm not going to say that, because I'm a girl and I can change my mind. But what I am going to say is, for right now, I am going to do my hair my way. And in doing that, how long did it take me to lock this hair, to do the interlock method? It took me a total of 20 hours. 20 hours to interlock my hair. And in the end, how many locks do I have now? 270 locks. I went from 120 to 270 locks. Wow. I couldn't even believe it. And this is the catch. I could have had more. I got real lazy up here. So I'm putting this on video so that I'm probably going to be kicking myself months from now, years from now, saying, I probably should have separated these. I probably should have put 2 locks here. But again, that's all about the journey for me. Knowing that I did the thing and this is how it looked as a result. But I am loving this journey. I don't plan on going back anytime soon. I am experiencing something with my hair that I did not experience when I was a loose natural. I will continue to put moisture in my hair when I want. I will continue to put oil in my hair whenever I want. I will continue to listen to my hair and let it do what it do. This is Vita with Life Her Way. Thank you guys for continuously joining me on this journey of loving me more. See you in the next video. Bye, y'all.